As we wrap up the first quarter of 2017, we're seeing the U.S. dollar turn lower against the majors, at least for the session. Now, also for the first quarter of this year, the dollar index did trend lower, and this did come amid doubts that U.S. President Trump would be able to push through his promised economic reforms. Now, in terms of this morning's U.S. economic data releases, we did see consumer sentiment come in slightly below expectations at 96.9. Also, Chicago PMI manufacturing figures were released, coming in at 57.7 from 57.4 in the prior month. And earlier today, we did get personal income and spending, and we saw the PCE index rise 2.1% year over year. Consumer spending rose 0.1%, while personal incomes rose 0.4%. Now, earlier in today's session, we saw the euro hit a two-week low, and this did come on the heels of more weaker than expected inflation figures out from the Eurozone. And in New York afternoon trade, we're seeing euro dollar trade flat at 1.0694, right below the 107 level. Meanwhile, the pound against the U.S. currency has turned higher in afternoon trade, up by 0.3% at 1.2504. Meanwhile, the dollar against the Japanese yen is lower by 0.4% at 111.40. Now, the currency pair in focus this afternoon is the Aussie against the U.S. dollar, and that does remain on the downside in afternoon trade after hitting its target at 0.7625. Trading Central analysts do prefer short positions below the new resistance, which currently stands at 0.7660, with targets standing at 0.7605 and 0.7585 in extension. Moving on to precious metals, they are hovering near the flat line in afternoon trade. Now, gold does remain bullish, and this does come as a spot contract turned flat at the noon hour. The RSI is mixed, and long positions above 1239.50 are preferred, with targets at 1247 and 1251.25 in extension. We are seeing silver edge marginally higher, trading at $18.21 per troy ounce. And that does wrap it up for today's session. Make sure to tune in on Monday morning for your latest in Forex news. Make sure to follow Twitter. Trading Central at Twitter as well, and have a great weekend.